Hey everyone, it's Jim Shirley, and today we're looking at some health and wellness PLR, which basically means private label rights. And this is a product in the health and wellness niche that you can basically, with these rights, call your own and basically, start selling this from your own website and stuff like that. And so what's inside is even more than just the product itself, like the ebook or the training materials. You get all of the sales materials that you need. You get some marketing materials. You get what's called a squeeze page, which is basically the place where people can opt in to get the free report and stuff like that. So it's really a whole business in a box from the perspective of you not only get the content and the books and stuff like that, the training materials, but you also get all the materials you need to market this and actually sell the products. So that piece is huge, and for the price, this is an amazing offer. So, in my opinion, I mean, you should look at this and kind of make your own decision. But what I'm doing right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look in this video at what they're offering. Everything that's kind of included there, and I'll kind of summarize that here rather quickly at the beginning, and then we're going to go right into my bonuses because I've got a couple of really good ones to go along with this because part of what may be missing here is like, how do you go out and sort of sell this and make money from it. Other people are buying this, so you may want to make some tweaks and stuff like that to make it your own. And that doesn't have to be hard. It really can just be a few changes to words, and I'm going to show you in my bonuses some ways to do that. Plus, I'm going to show you in my bonuses some ways that you can get some free traffic to these offers. So if you don't want to use like Facebook ads or Google ads or something like that, you want to find a way to get people to see this product and get into this sales funnel for free, then I'll show you some of those ways as well in my bonuses. So, those things that I think kind of round out the product and make this something that could be a viable business for you. So, all right, so here we are on the sales page, and I just want to, so I'm scrolled down a little bit. You kind of can see at the top, they're just going to walk through, who they are, Kevin Fahey and Declan. Declan being kind of the nutrition expert and source of material content behind this. And, so that's really good. Here, I'll just scroll up a little bit. And then they show some proof of how they've used these products to make money for themselves, right? So you're not getting something that's like a speculation could make money. They actually use this stuff and sell it. So that's a good thing. And then what I wanted to do, so you can watch the video and you can see the current pricing while I'm recording this, still under $14. There are some upsells, which we'll go through in a little while on my bonus page, because I always outline that stuff on my bonus page. What are the key points? So you can get to my bonus page just by clicking the link right below this video. And I always go through on my bonus page kind of a executive summary of what's on the sales page, what the product is. I go through what to expect in terms of the upsells and what they might offer in addition to this after you decide to buy, and then of course I go through the bonuses on that page as well. So let's just scroll down here though, because I want to get back where I was, because we'll go through the summary here in a minute. So forgive me for scrolling here, but I just want to go through what's inside, right? And I think the big things that you get, so you get the high quality ebook. Now this is the piece that you're basically kind of giving away for people to sign up, right? And the process is, if you're familiar with funnels at all, here, let me just make a quick whiteboard. Looks like we were drawing on here a little bit. All right, so new whiteboard. All right, so the way these funnels work is basically you get a squeeze page, okay? And this is where somebody signs up. Okay, and then after they sign up, now the reason they sign up is, and let me just write that on here. Signs up for ebook, right, in this case. Okay, so that's what we were just looking at in that module 1. Now when they sign up, they're going to get to the thanks page, okay? And the thing about the thank you page, now this is how a funnel works, right? And maybe you've been through one of these before. Here, let me just put that up here. Okay, so this is the funnel. All right, so on the thanks page, they can download, right? Get my mouse working right here in just a second. Okay, so they can download, they can also, and then what also happens is they get offered an upsell, right? And that is going to be the full product, okay? And so this costs money. And so this is where you start making money. Now over here, you get a lead, right? Now you can start emailing this person because only a small percentage are actually going to buy this offer right away, okay? So, instead what you're going to do is just send them some emails. And these emails are already written for you as part of this product, okay? So you're going to send them some emails, which also send them back to consider this full product, okay? And then this is where, you make some money. Okay, so that's kind of how a funnel works, and that's how this one works. Now, if they decide to buy over here, then they're going to basically go and, get to the product. Okay, so, and then what's going to be offered here in addition to, the basic health and wellness product that you get is an opportunity. So their upsells in this particular sale, this health and wellness product, they're going to have some upsells where they give you additional products so you have more stuff to sell this lead later on. So you can really kind of make a business out of this. And that's kind of how it works. So I hope that's helpful for you. So you get the high quality ebook, okay? And, here's some details about that, right? And these are well written. Checklist, okay, resource, mind map, basically kind of different. So what they're doing here, so they're not just kind of adding fluff to the product by having a resource report and a mind map and cheat sheet. What they're doing, so like when you're looking at PLR products, packages like this, what's nice is if you come across a product like this one where they're touching on the different learning styles that people have, right? And so what you're going to find is like on the sales page, so we're going to look at some of the marketing materials you get, but you're going to find that on the sales page, they're going to mention some of this stuff, right? So if somebody decides to buy this health and wellness, remote wellness made simple product, they may be thinking, I don't really read ebook reports, so they may be like, But then what they're going to see on the sales page is that there's a checklist, right? So that's like the executive summary. That's kind of the, the quick thing. You get the resource cheat sheet, okay, which just kind of points you to like the things you are going to need to make this work, right? So again, it's kind of like taking the important stuff out of the big ebook into separate sheets that people can refer to quickly. You're going to get the mind map, which is like for visual learners, okay? And then, so that's, okay, and then of course you're going to get the marketing materials here, which is what we're looking at in this product. But, I just wanted to point out that the reason they add mind maps and stuff like that is because, they're visual learners, they're people who, really want the ebook and want to dig through all of the text, and then there are people who kind of just want the summary of it, right? And then, they're just giving you all those different learning styles, right? Okay, so now in here, they're going to give you the sales pages, which we're going to look at. They're also going to give you the opt-in page and lead magnet, okay, which I've already touched on. You're going to get these graphics. So this is important because this is what you're going to use in social media when you're marketing this. Like if you're making ads, this is what you'll use in, if you're doing ads on Google, for example, like display network, or this is what you can use on YouTube, right? So like if you're doing video marketing or something like that, you can use these with the free methods I'm going to show you in my bonuses. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. You get some articles so you can kind of build out a blog with this. Okay, so if you don't have a blog, this is something that I'll also be touching on, like ways you can do that here in a little bit. Because there's a couple of things that I would recommend here, and I think maybe what I'll do is, as an additional bonus, I may record a video that just shows how to do all of this stuff with an outsourcer really inexpensively if you don't want to get into the technical details. Okay. But you get articles so you can kind of build out a whole blog site. Now, yeah, other people are going to get this too, so there may be some duplication of content there. The purpose of these articles isn't ranking in Google search, right? The purpose is when you're doing your marketing and people come to your site, you have different places to send them, right? You can send them to this article and it's going to refer them back to the product. When you're emailing them, like I was showing you over here on the whiteboard, instead of just sending them, pounding them with the offer over and over again in these emails, what you do is you send an email that says, hey, I just wrote an article that you should check out. Okay, and then they go to the article and the article sends them to the product. Okay, so these are the techniques that great marketers use, and that's why they've included this stuff. Okay, and then again, like I mentioned, you get the promotional emails, so you've got 10 of those total for this product. Okay, and then the licensing, when I say PLR, the way this works is you basically get to adopt this product and call it your own, right? You can put your picture on the sales page, you can sign your name as who wrote it, and then you have the right to sell it for 100% profit. So, essentially what you're paying for here for your $14 or whatever is the fact that somebody else put this all together for you. So that's a huge discount over what it would cost to pay somebody to create all this content outside of this product, like if you just hired these individual experts. So that's kind of the product in a nutshell. Let's go into my bonuses because this is where I want to kind of touch on some of the important additional things that I think you'll need and why I've decided to do these. So right below this video, you can touch the link and basically that'll open this bonus page that I'm looking at right now. You can do that now and just look at it with me if you want. Any of these buttons to get it now, that's going to take you to the sales page we were just looking at where you can actually buy the product. Okay. And if you decide to buy through my link, then basically that opens you up to that unlocks these bonuses that I'm going to be showing you. They're just going to be inside the member area where you download the product. Okay. So I'll show you that at the bottom of the page, like how you get to that stuff. Okay, so again, like I said on my bonus pages, I always kind of give a summary of what's inside the product. Okay, so we can skip over that because I think we did a pretty good review already. The upsells, now this is the piece that I was also touching on. So we saw that, the price a minute ago was, I think, $13.95, $14.95, something like that. Dime sale just means the price is going up. Sometimes that means it's going up after every few sales. Sometimes it means it's time-based that the price increases. But, when you visit that page, the price may be higher than it is right now. Generally speaking, with dime sales, the price doesn't get cheaper. So the sooner you actually go and get it, the cheaper it would be, theoretically. So that front end offer we just talked through, and it includes the full-blown sales funnel. Okay, and all the marketing materials like the web pages, the squeeze page, the sales page, the thank you pages, all that stuff is going to be in HTML format. Okay. Now, that's maybe something you can work with, maybe not. It's easy to find a freelancer like on Upwork that can help you, just customize those pages with your name and with your image, and add your email opt-in form and stuff like that. That can be done for $20 on Upwork with a freelancer to make all those edits in the HTML. So, that's something to consider. Now, they're going to offer, if you decide to buy that front end, they're going to offer you after that a pro version. Okay. And so what's going to happen in the pro version is if you happen to use, Convertri, Thrive themes, or OptimizePress in your day-to-day business, Thrive and OptimizePress are both WordPress plugins. So if you use WordPress and are familiar with those, then they're going to give you all the pages, all the marketing pages in these formats. So like you can just kind of load them up and boom, it's done. You can make your customizations like adding your name and stuff like that yourself in the visual editor. So that's really easy. Convertri is kind of the same way. It's just not WordPress. They're their own, online funnel and web page builder. Okay, so as the upsell, they're going to give you the templates in those, plus you're going to get video sales letters for the sales page, which generally tend to convert better. So that means like that means they get more sales basically. So it's not necessary. I wouldn't say any of this is necessary. It's just added convenience. Okay. And potential, with the VSL, you get the script and everything. So it's added convenience with these things, plus potential for higher conversions, more sales from the traffic that you send. So that's kind of what the pro version gives you. Now, there is a downsell, which means that, basically there's kind of a secondary offer at a lower price. And what they remove are the VSLs, the video sales letters. Okay. They just give you the templates in Convertri, Thrive, and OptimizePress. Now, the second offer that they're going to give, so, whether you decide to do this or not, they'll present a second offer, and that is a separate PLR package in the health niche. Okay, so basically from here on, from offer 2 all the way through, they're just going to offer you additional products that you can call your own. And I'll show you why this is potentially worth doing in just a second, because on their thank you pages and download pages, not only are they going to be marketing, this health and wellness product that you're getting here, but they also have buttons where you can market these other products. So it's kind of all that stuff's already built in for you. Of course, if you don't decide to get these things, it'd be easy enough just to remove those, from the thank you pages. But if you do decide to get these other products, then you've kind of got built in, linking through to all of that stuff. And then you've got kind of a product suite that you can offer every customer, right? So, and those all, each of these come with all the same stuff, the marketing pages, the sales pages, the done for you emails, all that stuff. So you get all of that. So it's worth considering, I think. And at the prices, they're certainly a good value, I think. So let's get into my bonuses. Okay, so the first thing I'm adding here is Sales Angles Exposed. Now this is a guide that basically walks through how it relates to copywriting, okay, which is one of the most important skills that you can have in any kind of business with sales and marketing, okay? But the point here isn't to training, isn't some extensive training in copywriting. The point here is that with sales angles, you can basically leverage the ideas in here to take these products and position them just a little differently in the marketplace so that you're not the same as all the other people who bought this PLR package, right? So say 100 people buy this and there are 100 people saying, oh, I've got a health and wellness, product out there. There's plenty of room for all of you, but sometimes it doesn't seem that way. And, if you're all marketing in the same place, then the consumer kind of sees, the same thing over and over again, right? Well, this sales angles exposed basically shows you the insider secrets for how people like me and others take a product and say, oh, it's this, but let's just look at it from a slightly different angle, okay? Now, you can even see on their sales page here, what they're selling is a remote health and wellness product, right? Premium PLR, remote wellness made simple. I'm positioning this as a health and wellness PLR product here on YouTube, okay? So I've already kind of spun this a little differently because I know there will be a lot of people marketing this product just with the straight up title, right? And so there's going to be a lot of competition there. So I've kind of done my research and said, well, what are people actually looking for? They don't know the name of what they're looking for very often, but they are searching for health and wellness PLR. That's kind of a more long tail generic phrase, right? And that's what this is. So that's why I'm marketing it that way. And so this sales angles, this is where I got this. This is exactly what I do with a lot of my products. So that's what I think is so valuable in this report that you can use here is just different ways to market these and find a bigger audience with a lot less competition. So good stuff. Now I'm also including my 6 free reports. So each of these basically, talks through some important points that I think you can use, like how to make a blog on WordPress and get that set up, which if you don't have one, might be a good resource for you. Proven traffic, so that's a good guide. Fast product creation, so ways that you can kind of take some of this info and make your own products. Okay, good stuff. Plugins that you're going to need with WordPress. I know a lot about WordPress. I've done a ton of WordPress trainings over the years. So that's kind of a specialty for me. Simple sales letter formula. So this is where, basically what I include in here is a video sales letter template that you can fill in. Now, if you decide to buy their video sales letter, hey, that's great. If not, you can use this formula to make your own, okay? And this also has a written sales letter template as well, plus a video walkthrough, okay, on how to use it. And then lastly, I was talking about ways to get free traffic to your offers. And, one of the ways I do that, I do paid traffic on Facebook and Google, but, I also make a lot of videos. And the reason I do that is because they get views, right? You may be looking at this video right now and maybe it's only got 10 views or 15 or something like that. It may not be a lot, but, the combination of all these videos I make, I'm getting over 1,000 visitors a month right now. And I'm a small time channel compared to a lot of people. And a lot of these people click around and watch different videos, right? And the way I get this traffic is by ranking these videos, like getting them on the first page of the search results, right? So that's what this guide walks through is how to do that. Okay, so if you want to start building up some free traffic to these offers, then that's how to do it. Okay, so those are the bonuses. Now, always at the bottom, I kind of walk through how to claim these bonuses inside of Warrior Plus, which is the sales vendor that these guys are using to accept payment. So they're a totally secure payment gateway. They basically just have a place where you can log in, and then there's a place where you can download your purchase, and then there's or access your purchase, and then there's a blue button to access the bonuses, and that will take you right to the page that I have where you can download all this stuff, okay, or get access to it as it may be. So now what I want to do is show you inside some of the product, okay. So what I'm going to do, I've kind of opened up some of the marketing pages because I think this is where your best value is. The content is good, right? I mean, it's well written and stuff like that. But when you think about having somebody create all these marketing pages for you and getting this stuff for $14, in the HTML format, man, that's quite a bargain, right? So here is what's called the opt-in page or the squeeze page. And so this is the page that you send people to from your YouTube channel, from your Facebook ads or your Facebook page and social media posts or Instagram. This is where you send people to, okay? And this is what you make kind of your, what's called landing page for all those marketing materials, okay? And what happens is people are like, oh yeah, I want this checklist. They click on it, and then this is where they enter their email, right? Okay, and then just like we talked about in the whiteboard, okay, that's this, right? They sign up for the ebook, and now they're a lead. Okay, that's your best asset that you can have in any kind of business is a book of business, like leads, right? People who are customers and stuff like that. So that's where we're at there. They fill in their information. Now, I'm not going to fill mine in because I don't have this hooked up to anything. But then what's going to happen is they fill in their information and say go, then they land on the thank you page. Now, this is, again, part of what you get if you buy this product. It's all done for you. Okay, you just need to put this on your web host. And they go to this thank you page. They sign, so now they can download that cheat sheet that they signed up to get, okay? And then see what happens here on the thank you page, just like we talked about in the whiteboard. They're going to say, thanks, here's your download, and then they're going to make an offer for the full product, okay? That's what this is. Click here to download, click here for access, okay? And if they click here, then that's going to take them to the sales page where they can get the full ebook, the video training, the mind map, the whole thing, right? And I may not have, I maybe shouldn't have said video training there because I don't think they have an actual video training in here, but I think that's in the upsells, but they get the mind map and all that stuff that we talked through when we looked at the sales page before. Okay, so they click here for access. That opens this page, okay? So let me scroll back to the top. This is your very own sales page, right? This is done for you. This becomes yours if you buy this product. Okay, so, everything is written here. The visuals are all done. And all that we need to do is hook this button up to your payment gateway, like PayPal, okay? And then the people can buy it. And you can charge whatever you want for this. I think recommended price would probably be $47, something like that, $49 for what they're getting. But you can charge whatever, right? So this sales page just talks through all the stuff they're going to get. This is where you just have the freelancer on Upwork, or if you know how to do this, in WordPress or Convertri or something like that, then, you just add your image in here, okay? And then you've got this whole sales page that's yours. All you have to do is hook up the button to a payment processor like PayPal, okay? And replace an image or two on here and your name, add your name, okay? So like you're the instant product creator and owner, right? And then of course you want to make sure you have your disclaimers and privacy policy stuff. These are pages where you can just get this content, add these pages to your site, but you do need those if you're doing any kind of advertising. Okay, so that's the sales page you get. If the person buys, so they buy through your link, now they come here and they can download their product, get their purchase. Okay, so this is the next thank you page. And then remember back when I was talking on those upsells that they have. Let's scroll back up here. On my bonus page, all these upsells that they offer you, starting with number 2, where you get additional PLR packages. These buttons refer to those different ones that they're offering you. So if you wanted to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different products that you could offer, you can get those today. And then as you can see, as your customers go through this funnel, they're going to get offered a chance to get those products in addition to the one they just bought. Okay, so you become like a big time vendor, right? You get a bunch of different products. So those look like this. Here's one of them: weight loss made simple. It's got its own funnel, so you can start getting people from all different angles, right? Because each of these is going to do the same thing. Like if they buy, then they're going to get offered, some of the other products in your suite. Okay, so if you decide not to buy those, then it's easy enough to just have somebody remove this stuff, or you can remove it yourself. But if you do decide to get those things, then it's just more chances for you to make a sale, right? Or more sales. So these all come with emails and stuff like that that you can use to market them. So that, in a nutshell, is what we've got with this health and wellness PLR report and package. So I think, if you want to learn more, I would click on the link below. That'll take you to my bonus page. From the bonus page, all you have to do is just click one of these orange buttons. That'll take you to the sales page. And from there, you can read more and decide whether or not you want to get this health and wellness PLR. If you do decide to get it and you've bought through my link, then you're also going to get all these bonuses I talked about. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to have you as a subscriber on my channel. So take a moment to do that if you'd like. And thanks for staying with me.